Christmas come early. Be Cool Bike. Quite a few episodes ago, I built my Be Cool Bike. I bought the Be Cool Bike because quite a bit cheaper than the other ones. I got a lot of, how would you put it, input on that. A lot of people are talking down on them. A lot of people are talking good about them. Me, so far, one season, half a season in, I've had zero problems. When I ordered the bike, it came with a free trailer. Downfall is the free trailer didn't come till 2 months later. So we are going to build this thing today and see what it's all about. I've got the old Hunt Experience golf cart out here I normally use to roll around the property, feed, check scrapes, all that stuff. But with this trailer, I'm thinking if I could throw, a couple 100 pounds of corn on the back of it, it may even be a little bit quieter than the old golf cart, even though I've changed the bushings and taken care of all the squeaks in it since I bought it. We're going to throw this thing together and see what it's all about. Let's go. All right, got it all unboxed. Wait a minute. Random washer down here we might need. Who knows? What's inside? 2 tires. We got some kind of cover here. I'm not sure what that's about. Another big cover here. I don't know if you can dome the top of it. I really don't know a whole lot about it. We got the bottom, the hitch here, and 2 side rails. Hardware reflectors, and some instructions, if that does anything for you. You know how we do here on the Hunt Experience. We take the instructions, and we throw them out, and we get to building. Let's go. All right, so this is what they give you. I got my old Cornwell wrenches here. It's a 14 and a 17. These are our axle bolts. Spins there. A little coupler like on the old bicycle days where you lock it in. If anybody worked on their own bikes like I did back in the day. So we're going to get the tires installed and then move on to the next project, and let's figure this out. All right, so I figured out the axle part of it. You got the spindle that goes through the middle. You got a lock nut here, and these little keepers here. There's a washer on the inside, and this is the outer nut that tightens everything together. I'm assuming you don't want it too tight, so we're going to grab a 14 and a 17 and tighten these up, and we should have the wheels installed. All right, I got to take the wheels back off, at least one of them. As you tighten them, you center these wheels up on the spindle. This mount right here is bent way inside, so I've got to disassemble it. Get some pliers, maybe a hammer and a dolly, break back my old body man skills, and get this thing setting back up at 90. So, downfall, we're carrying on. All right, wheels are on. spinning freely. Step 2, let's go. The old Be Cool bike. We are going to install some side rails. So this would go to the inside. Ish, maybe. Yep, like that. I got 4 bolts and 3 lock washers, which is the washer I found on the bottom of the box a minute ago that we retrieved. Slide this through. Like that. Get another one here. Get this lined up on this side. Right about there. Got some locking nuts on here. Get those started. That. We'll grab the Milwaukee ratchet and we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. All right, got the side rails installed. These things fold down. Not sure why yet. We're gonna get to that. I guess if you want to make it like a flatbed or something, not really sure. But we're not gonna concentrate on that too much. We are gonna move on. Step number 3. Let's go. All right, to box these in, I put it down on the floor because my bench wasn't quite big enough. Basically, just slide these lower sections in here. This is kind of like a little cotter pin, tractor clip, whatever you want to call it. I've got a bunch of these around for some of my implements. Slide that in. Lock it over. We'll grab another one here. That's that. Slide it in. Lock it over. So the idea is, I guess here, if you wanted to, you could pull those pins out, fold it down, save a little bit of room. Not much, so I'll probably never do that. All right, so we got these locked in. I don't know. We'll see. I guess the idea is you can pull those pins out, fold it down, and save a little bit of room. I'm never going to do that because you're not really saving any room. But we're going to do the front side and move on to the next step. Let's go. We got the trailer flipped over, and my derailleur, where your gear changes, on the right-hand side. There's really not a whole lot of room over there, so I'm going to mount this on the left-hand side. Got this little plastic piece here. Slide that in. This is your little hitch. Got a safety retainer on there, a little bit of spring-loaded action. We'll slide that into there. Take this long bolt, if you can get it lined up. There's a lot going on here. Let's see here. Slide that down just a hair. That bolt slide it in there. Take another one of these, slide it in the second hole. So this is made so you can fold it up again for storage, but it really doesn't save a whole lot of room. So I know if I ever use that part of it. I get this little clip lined up here. Lock that in like so. Put the lock washer on that. And then this little nut right here is what likes to go on your rear axle. Tighten that thing down, take it off, put it on, whatever you want to do for the rear of it. So we'll see how that works. All right, I think this is going to be the bottom of it. I don't know if you really need this or not. I'm going to say that sits down in here. Yeah, and then we'll Velcro over to the side somehow, like such. We got the back end. That, like that. Let's see, yeah, part of that. That's kind of like a little, you know, bottom to it all. I guess this would be your cover. Velcros around to itself with these tabs. I guess if you were worried about something bouncing out and you were trail riding or something, might be good. Me, I'm just looking to haul 200 pounds of corn in this thing, so not really interested in this. So I don't think I'll ever put that to use. But after we get it all built up, you're never hauling a deer out with this thing, I can tell you right now. Unless, of course, you quartered it up in the field and maybe hauled it up. But might put some corn in here and haul it out, so we'll see. I want to put this thing on the bike and try it out and see what the capabilities of it is. And that's coming up next. All right, got this all hooked up to the bike. I will say this, you have to take the original nut off the axle and replace it with that capped one, because both of them won't fit on there. So it's not like you can interchange this easily. It's not something that you can just pop on and pop off. If you're gonna ride the bike alone, I would use this one to tighten it all the way down. You can pull the trailer, I would use that one. So that's a downfall. Little safety strap here. You can see I got it loaded up. 2 bags of corn, 100 pounds. I was hoping for more so I could go feed multiple spots on this thing. I did put the flat out in all my bike tires because they got punctured fairly quickly, so I'll probably do the same thing to these trailer tires. But after looking at the whole entire setup and only be able to hold 2 bags of corn, I probably won't utilize this a whole lot. Probably try it out to see what happens, but that's the entire setup. Loaded down, 100 pounds. I'm sure the bike's capable of pulling it, but for me, I'll probably just stick to the golf cart, honestly. Can't really haul a deer on it. If you were a trail rider and you had a bunch of picnic stuff and all that stuff back here, it'd probably be great. For me, it needs to be, you know, quite a bit deeper, quite a bit longer for my personal uses, but glad to have it. May put it to use. And we'll test it out tomorrow maybe, and to see how it does with this load. Maybe go out and feed a little bit, see if it's easier than the golf cart. If it is easier than the golf cart, then, you know, we may utilize it. But that's my Be Cool Bikes trailer build. Guys, if you like this kind of content, check us out. Hunt Experience Podcast. We cover hunting, fishing, all kinds of stuff. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. So that is the Be Cool Bike trailer build. It's all installed, ready to go. Thanks for watching.